Studies on centenarian, people over 100, show they often carry what we call longevity genes like these FOXO3, APO2, and SIRT1. These help protect against age-related diseases. But here's the good part. Your genes only account for about 20 to 25% of how long you live. That means the other 75 to 80%? That's up to you, your daily choices, your habits, your lifestyle. This is Dr. Gladys McGarry, 102-year-old physician. Known as the mother of holistic medicine, Dr. McGarry emphasizes the importance of staying hydrated, maintaining a sense of purpose, and more. Dr. Shigeki Hinohara, 102-year-old physician, a pioneer in Japanese medicine, Dr. Hinohara highlighted the significance of not being overweight and enjoying life. Lynn Charney, 100-year-old cabaret singer. Charney maintains her vitality through a deep interest in people, regular yoga, and Pilates. In this video, we will discuss how you can extend your lifespan and probably join the Centenarian Club. To live the longest, you need to eat like the longest-lived people, the Blue Zones diet. Ever heard of the Blue Zones? These are 5 places worldwide where people live the longest and healthiest lives, like Okinawa, Japan, and Sardinia, Italy. Also, they all have one thing in common: what they eat. Their diets are 95% plant-based, mostly beans, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and nuts. Animal protein? Very little, less than 10% of their calories. In fact, research shows that eating too much animal protein in middle age can actually increase your risk of death. They also don't stuff themselves. In Okinawa, they follow a rule called hara hachibu, stop eating when you're 80% full. And one more thing, they eat nuts every day, which reduces the risk of death by around 20%. No crazy diets. No fancy supplements. Just real food, eaten in moderation. What do you do after eating? Sleep? Avoid it if you wish to live longer. Move naturally every day. People who live to 100? Do they hit the gym? Maybe. Instead, they're always moving, walking to the market, gardening, cooking, cleaning. In other words, they've built movement into their everyday life. This kind of activity is called NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It's the calories you burn just by living your life, like standing, stretching, walking, or doing chores. Studies show that 30 to 60 minutes of daily movement, even low intensity, can lower your risk of dying from any cause. And the best part? It doesn't have to be hard. Next time you're tempted to sit all day, just stand, stretch, take a walk. Every step counts. Small 10 to 15-minute walks after dinner are also a good habit. After the brief walks, it is time to scroll. Certainly not. Sleep like it matters, because it does. Here's an underrated superpower: good sleep. Getting 7 to 8 hours a night isn't a luxury, it's essential. Poor sleep increases your risk of heart disease, diabetes, even Alzheimer's. That's no joke. In the Blue Zones, people rise with the sun and go to bed soon after it sets. This keeps their body clock, or circadian rhythm, in sync. Research shows that when your sleep cycle is aligned with natural light, your body functions better. So, if you've been burning the midnight oil, maybe it's time to rethink your bedtime. Think of sleep like charging your phone. You don't let it drop to 1%, so why do it to yourself? Take stress. Yeah, you heard me right. Embrace the good kind of stress. Some stress is actually good for you. Not emotional stress, but hormetic stress. Think of it like gentle challenges that make your body stronger. One great example is intermittent fasting, giving your body short breaks from food. Research shows it activates cellular repair and may boost longevity. Another? Cold exposure. Taking a quick cold shower or even just splashing your face can stimulate SIRT1 and FOXO genes, which are linked to longer life. And let's not forget heat. Regular use of saunas is associated with a lower risk of heart disease and even dementia. These mini stresses activate your body's repair systems without causing harm. Just like lifting weights builds muscle through tiny damage and recovery, these practices help your body grow more resilient. It's nature's way of saying, challenge yourself gently and you'll come back stronger. Imagine you're sitting outdoors, sharing a meal with friends, sipping a small glass of red wine. That's exactly what many people in the Blue Zones do, and they've been doing it for generations. Wine, but just a little. The power of moderation. In Sardinia and Icaria, locals enjoy 1 to 2 small glasses of red wine per day, usually with food and always with others. But here's the key: moderation. Not drinking to escape stress, but to enhance connection. And the wine they drink? It's often rich in polyphenol like resveratrol, which might support heart health. Still, this isn't a free pass to drink daily. Studies show that heavy alcohol use shortens life significantly. So if you drink, do it thoughtfully. And if you don't, you're not missing out. Many long livers skip alcohol altogether. It's less about the wine itself and more about how and why it's consumed, slowly, socially, and with joy. Stay ahead of trouble. Prevention is better than cure. And while you're enjoying life, here's what the oldest people never forget. Stay on top of your health. Centenarians often manage to avoid serious diseases until very late in life. How? Through routine checkups and preventive care. That means regular screenings for blood pressure, cholesterol, and even cancer. Small problems are caught before they become big ones. They also care for their oral health, which isn't just about teeth. Poor gum health is linked to inflammation and even heart disease. Vaccines? Yup, they take those too. And they don't wait around when infections strike, they treat them early. Living long isn't just luck, it's paying attention before something goes wrong. And just like they move daily and eat mindfully, they check in with their body, because health is easier to maintain than to recover. Avoid what ages you: toxins, smoke, and pollution. But staying healthy isn't just about what you do, it's also about what you avoid. A landmark study found that smokers can lose 10 or more years of life. One of the clearest ways to cut your lifespan short? Smoking. But even if you don't smoke, the air you breathe matters. Pollution, pesticides, and even chemicals in plastics, like BPA and phthalates, can mess with your hormones, damage your organs, and increase disease risk. Centenarians usually live in low-toxin environments, clean air, homegrown food, fewer plastics. Of course, you can't control everything. But you can make smart swaps, use glass instead of plastic, open your windows, avoid burning incense or candles too often indoors. It's not about being perfect. It's about reducing the invisible stress your body faces every day. If feasible, consider relocating to an area with a better air quality index, AQI, or air purifiers to maintain a level around between 0 to 50, which is classified as good, or 51 to 100, which is deemed moderate. Sweet but sneaky. Now, while we're talking about smoke, pollution, and subtle health tricks, let's bring up something deceptively harmless: sugar. Not just a spoonful in your tea. Sugar hides in sauces, breads, protein bars, even healthy cereals. And over time, it silently harms your body. Too much sugar leads to inflammation, blood sugar crashes, diabetes, heart strain, and even faster aging at the cellular level. Studies show it can shorten your telomeres, those protective ends of your DNA that keep your cells young. The worst part, you often don't realize how much you're consuming. The key isn't to fear sugar, but to stay mindful. Choose whole fruits over juices, drink more water instead of soda, and learn to spot sugar in ingredient lists. Hint: it goes by many names. Cutting down sugar doesn't just add years to your life. It gives you more stable energy, better skin, sharper focus, and a smoother aging process. So what does it really take to live a long, healthy life? No magic pills. No extreme diets. Just a series of small, consistent choices that work together. Eat like the longest-lived people, mostly plants, beans, whole grains, and nuts. Keep animal protein low, avoid processed junk, and follow the 80% full rule, like the Okinawans. Move naturally every day, walking, gardening, cleaning. You don't need a gym. Just stay active doing real-life things. It adds up. Prioritize sleep. 7 to 8 hours a night, no excuses. Align your sleep with natural light, and give your brain and body time to recover. Use gentle stress to your advantage: fasting, cold showers, sauna sessions. These mini challenges boost your body's repair systems. Drink alcohol wisely, if at all. A small glass of red wine with meals and friends can be fine. But heavy drinking? Big no. Stay on top of your health: regular checkups, screenings, and early treatment. Prevention is key to staying disease-free longer. Avoid what silently ages you: smoking, pollution, and toxic chemicals in plastic and air. Clean up your environment where you can. And finally, cut the sugar. It's hiding everywhere and silently speeds up aging. Choose whole foods, read your labels, and reduce sugar where you can. It's one of the simplest changes with a big impact. Longevity isn't about being perfect. It's about stacking small habits that support your body, mind, and environment over time. And the earlier you start, the better. And that's it. Longevity isn't about living forever. It's about living well for as long as possible. The best part, most of these changes are free, simple, and already within your reach.